Spotify is a Swedish audio streaming and media services provider founded on 23rd of April 2006 by Daniel Ek and Martin Lorentzen. It is the world's largest music streaming service provider, with over 381 million monthly active users, including 172 million paying subscribers. Spotify released its yearly wrap-up, so get ready for everyone to start sharing the questionable music they listen to on Instagram. Spotify's Wrapped unveiled the top artists, albums, songs, podcasts, and more that show how more than 381 million people streamed. So in this video, we will discuss about top 10 artists on Spotify. But before starting the video, be sure to smash the like button and subscribe to never miss out on any of our videos. 10. Taylor Swift. Taylor Allison Swift, born December 13, 1989, is an American singer-songwriter. Her discography spans multiple genres, and her narrative songwriting, which is often inspired by her personal life, has received widespread media coverage and critical praise. Born in West Reading, Pennsylvania, Swift relocated to Nashville, Tennessee at the age of 14 to pursue a career in country music. She signed a songwriting deal with Sony/ATV Music Publishing in 2004 and a recording deal with Big Machine Records in 2005, and released her eponymous debut studio album in 2006. Swift explored country pop on her second and third studio albums, Fearless 2008 and Speak Now 2010. The success of her singles Love Story and You Belong With Me on both country and pop radio established her as a leading crossover artist. She has 56.14 million monthly listeners on Spotify. 9. Doja Cat. Amala Ratnasandil Dlamini, known professionally as Doja Cat, is an American rapper, singer, songwriter, and record producer. Born and raised in Los Angeles, she began making and releasing music on SoundCloud as a teenager. Her song So High caught the attention of Kemosabe and RCA Records, with which she signed a joint record deal at the age of 17, subsequently releasing her debut EP Purr in 2014. After a hiatus from releasing music and the uneventful rollout of her debut studio album, Amala 2008, Doja Cat earned viral success as an internet meme with her 2018 single Moo, a novelty song in which she fantasizes about being a cow. Capitalizing on her growing popularity, her second studio album Hot Pink 2019 reached the top 10 of the US Billboard 200. She has 56.70 million monthly listeners on Spotify. 8. Adele. Adele Laurie Blue Adkins MBE, born May 5, 1988, is an English singer and songwriter. She is one of the best-selling music artists, with sales of over 120 million records. After graduating in arts from the Brit School in 2006, Adele signed a record deal with XL Recordings. Her debut album 19 was released in 2008 and spawned the UK top 5 singles, Chasing Pavements and Make You Feel My Love. The album was certified 8 times platinum in the UK and triple platinum in the US. Adele was honored with the Brit Award for Rising Star as well as the Grammy Award for Best New Artist. Adele released her second studio album 21 in 2011. It became the world's best-selling album of the 21st century. With sales of over 31 million copies, she has 60.47 million monthly listeners on Spotify. 7. Elton John. Sir Elton Hercules John CHCBE, born Reginald Kenneth Dwight, 25th of March 1947, is an English singer, pianist, and composer, collaborating with lyricist Bernie Taupin since 1967 on more than 30 albums. John has sold over 300 million records, making him one of the best-selling music artists of all time. He has more than 50 top 40 hits in the UK singles chart and US Billboard Hot 100, including 9 number ones in the UK and 9 in the US, as well as 7 consecutive number 1 albums in the US. His tribute single Candle in the Wind 1997, rewritten and dedication to Diana, Princess of Wales, sold over 33 million copies worldwide and is the best-selling chart single of all time. He has 60.84 million monthly listeners on Spotify. 6. Coldplay. Coldplay are a British rock band formed in London in 1996. They consist of vocalist and pianist Chris Martin, guitarist Johnny Buckland, bassist Guy Berryman, drummer Will Champion, and creative director Phil Harvey. They met at University College London and began playing music together from 1996 to 1998, first calling themselves Pectorals and then Starfish. After releasing the Safety EP independently in 1998, the band signed with Parlophone during their next year. Their debut album Parachutes included the breakthrough hit Yellow and received a Brit Award for British Album of the Year, a Grammy Award for Best Alternative Music Album, as well as a Mercury Prize nomination. He has 61.45 million monthly listeners on Spotify. 5. Ariana Grande. Ariana Grande Butera, born 26th of June 1993, is an American singer, songwriter, and actress. Her music, much of which is based on personal experiences, has been a subject of widespread media attention. While her 4-octave vocal range has received critical acclaim, she has received numerous accolades throughout her career, including 2 Grammy Awards, 1 Brit Award, 2 Billboard Music Awards, 3 American Music Awards, 9 MTV Video Music Awards, and 26 Guinness World Records. She has 68.94 million monthly listeners on Spotify. 4. Dua Lipa. Dua Lipa, born 22nd of August 1995, is an English singer, songwriter, and model. After working as a model, she signed with Warner Bros. Records in 2014 and released her eponymous debut album in 2017. The album peaked at number 3 on the UK albums chart and yielded 8 singles, including Be The One, IDGAF, and the UK number 1 single New Rules, which also peaked at number 6 in the US. The album has been certified platinum in numerous countries worldwide and won Lipa the Brit Award for British Female Solo Artist and British Breakthrough Act in 2018. Her 2018 single One Kiss with Calvin Harris peaked at number 1 in the UK and became the year's longest-running number 1 single by a female artist, winning the 2019 Brit Award for Song of the Year. In 2019, she won the Grammy Award for Best New Artist, as well as the Grammy Award for Best Dance Recording for her Silk City collaboration Electricity. She had 68.96 million monthly listeners on Spotify. 3. Ed Sheeran. Edward Christopher Sheeran, MBE, born 17th of February 1991, is an English singer-songwriter born in Halifax, West Yorkshire. He was brought up in Framlingham, Suffolk, and began writing songs around the age of 11. In early 2011, Sheeran independently released the extended play No. 5 Collaborations project. He signed with Asylum Records the same year. Sheeran's debut album, Plus, was released in September 2011 and topped the UK album chart. It contained his first hit single, The A-Team, in 2012. Sheeran won the Brit Awards for Best British Male Solo Artist and British Breakthrough Act. Sheeran has sold more than 150 million records worldwide, making him one of the world's best-selling music artists. He has a monthly 82.33 million listeners on Spotify. 2. The Weeknd. Abel McConnell Tesfaye, born February 16, 1990, known professionally as The Weeknd, is a Canadian singer-songwriter and record producer. Known for his sonic versatility and dark lyricism, Tesfaye's music explores escapism, romance, and melancholia, and is often inspired by personal experiences. He has received numerous accolades, including 3 Grammy Awards, 19 Billboard Music Awards, 15 Juno Awards, 6 American Music Awards, 2 MTV Video Music Awards, and an Academy Award nomination. Born and raised in Toronto, Tesfaye began his recording career in 2009 by anonymously releasing music on YouTube. Among the world's best-selling music artists, with over 75 million records sold, Tesfaye holds several streaming and Billboard chart records. He has 85.36 million monthly listeners on Spotify. 1. Justin Bieber. Justin Drew Bieber, born March 1, 1994, is a Canadian singer. He was discovered by American record executive Scooter Braun and signed with RBMG Records in 2008, gaining recognition with the release of his debut 7-track EP My World 2009 and soon establishing himself as a teen idol. Bieber achieved commercial success with his teen pop-driven debut studio album, My World 2.0, which debuted atop the US Billboard 200, making him the youngest solo male act to top the chart in 47 years. The album also contained the internationally successful single Baby, which became one of the highest certified singles of all time in the US. Bieber is one of the best-selling music artists of all time, with estimated sales of over 150 million records worldwide. He is credited with the 3 diamond certifications from the RIAA for Baby, Sorry, and Despacito. He has 87.26 million monthly listeners on Spotify. Thank you guys for watching. If you want more videos like this, make sure to like the video and hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next video.